Welcome to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support for when the divorce process has finished. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics related to post-divorce. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of life after divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hi, and welcome back to the Breaking Ties interview series. We are on day 4 of the series, and we are with Erica Hagan, who is the founder of PeacePost.io, which is a communication tool for challenging co-parenting dynamics. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor, certified divorce financial analyst, and let's go ahead and bring Erica into the show. Welcome to the podcast, Erica. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you. And yourself?
I'm doing all right again. So, just making it through the week here. I mean, day 4 means, Friday's that much closer, huh?
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
All right. So for our listeners, we've done this the 3 previous days, and it's been some really great information, especially if you have a difficult co-parenting arrangement. And so you're really going to want to go back and listen to these other episodes and catch up as we go. And then tomorrow will be our final episode of the show. So you're going to want to catch that one as well, because Erica has been sharing some amazing information on how this tool really works and who it's good for. And we're going to continue that discussion today because really it's, not for everyone, as Erica has said in the previous episode, but let's find out how we can get more people involved in this. And when I think about that, I'm thinking more like financial advisors, attorneys, accountants, divorce coaches. I mean, anyone who works with people throughout the divorce process. So, how do couples benefit, from this? And then how do the professionals benefit from recommending the Peace Post to their clients?
Absolutely. I remember the first time we met, Mike, it was, we were able to have a conversation and you talk about how in your own interactions with your clients, you work to empathize with their situation, you work to help them through the process. It's not just about finances. So when we talk about business professionals, if your client's constantly stressed, agitated, either they received messages or they have to compose something, anything we can do to lighten the load is going to be instrumental in their success and give them the clarity to move forward without, all of this additional stress and aggravation.
Yeah, exactly. And, that is always one of the things I keep in mind when I work with divorced individuals or going through the process. And that, really is how to make things a little smoother for them than perhaps I had it or other people have had it, and, using all those experiences to help them get through the process. So if another professional wants to refer their clients to it, is it just as simple as sending them to the website?
Absolutely. So it would just be as simple as go to peacepost.io. You're able to then sign up for a 7-day trial. After that, it's a month by month, and it's a cancel at any time. But we understand with PeacePost, it's either it ebbs and it flows. Sometimes you have a lot of communication, sometimes you have none. So we recognize it's not a one size fits all. We want to work with our clients to understand what their needs are and support them as they go.
Right, exactly. And that actually, is a pretty good model because like you said, at some point in time, hopefully they don't need your product anymore. I mean, that would be the best of everything.
Absolutely. That is really the goal for us to quote unquote graduate. So one of the things that PeacePost does, and we don't necessarily market it as such, but it acts as a training tool. So once you input enough information, you start to see the pattern. How does it do that? So then you start to learn along the way ways that this could help you in your journey. So okay, what's relevant? What's not? What do I ignore? How does it only focus on the communication or the dialogue at hand? So we can talk about co-parenting, but you can imagine how this segments into other parts of your life, whether it be co-workers, neighbors. So, the opportunities are endless, but you get into that mindset. So it's more than just like, hey, I need to work with my co-parent. It touches on so many different applications in life.
Yeah, and you know what? One of the big things once the divorce is final is really personal growth.
Mhm.
On your own behalf and getting back to finding who you are, and you are going to deal with difficult people in other spaces and stuff, and so to have a tool like this that really does go across, not it's not just divorce related, that's a good key component because that causes people a lot of stress and stuff, but really this tool will help you communicate with many different types of, say, difficult or challenging conversations you might have.
Exactly. And so for us, we recognize, once you get into that mindset, once you're able to get to a healing state. So Peace Post is a communication tool, but we're just a tool. You should have an arsenal that supports you. So whether that be therapists, coaches, advisors, your legal team, we're just a tool, but you should have a whole arsenal at your hands.
Right, exactly. Your divorce team and your support network of friends, family, and other people who really will keep you going and help you through the process. Because, as I say, you could have the easiest divorce on the planet, but the process is just brutal, and so it's just going to really take a toll on you. And you got to have people to lean on, whether they're professionals or their friends and family. And with that, that really wraps up day 4. I mean, that was solid. I like that. That was great stuff, Erica. Thank you for sharing. And really, we're coming down to the wire. And so tomorrow's our last day. Like I said earlier in the podcast, if our listeners haven't listened to the previous 3 days, you're really going to want to. There's some great information that Erica has shared on the Peace Post IO, and also just life and things that this tool helps with along the way. We would like to thank you for joining us today on Breaking Ties, the interview series. Should you have any questions for Erica, her information is over in the description, so reach out. She'll be happy to help you. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.